Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And in particular, if you find this video useful or helpful, be sure to hit that like button before you go. Maybe even leave a comment that simply says thanks. Really helps the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. So today's product is available on Amazon. I've included a link in the description. I'll take you directly to the product page where you can see the current price point, see if it's on sale, all that lovely information. But what is it? So today's product is absolutely perfect if you love bird watching and maybe you're looking for a new bird feeder, because it is a bird feeder with a camera. So this was sent over by a company called VistaFledge. It's gonna come in this little box here and you're gonna get everything you need. So first off, you are naturally going to get a user manual that tells you all about it. We're covering all the features right here in the video. Now, when it comes to mounting this bird feeder, super easy. One of the things that they include are these nice mounting stickers. This makes it super easy to drill and line up the holes. These are obviously optional. It does come with all the screws in the hardware, and you're essentially gonna have the option to mount the bird feeder and the solar panel. Now, there is multiple ways to mount it. So like I said, you can go ahead and mount it to like a fence, which is what I have done. Simply go ahead and screw this in, slide it into position, and you're good to go. Otherwise, you also have a pole mount. So if you do have like a freestanding pole and you wish to have it in the yard, you can mount it that way. They also do include, you can go ahead and turn this and utilize this little strap buckle if you want to mount it around a tree or something like that. I don't use this, but it is an option. So they give you plenty of options of mounting the bird feeder itself, which is super nice. Now, as you can see, here is the bird feeder. It's just a nice look to it. It's got a blue top. It's got this kind of orange face to it. You can see it has the very large built-in camera right here in the front. This camera in the whole setup has an IP65 weather rating, which means it can handle the rain, the snow, the dust, all that stuff because it's outside in the elements. Now, the camera itself has a 140-degree field of view. Obviously, that is important because it's a nice wide angle. So when the birds are right here in the front of the camera, you're gonna get a best quality footage that you can of them. It is a 1080p camera. It also does support color night vision if you like that color night vision, or you can just do the infrared. It's up to you. You can kind of tweak those settings in the menu. Now, this, as far as bird seed, this is a 1.5 liter bird feed or holding container. You just simply fold up the top here, fill it up, so it's super easy, wide open top, so you don't have to struggle to get the bird seed in there or anything like that. Now, another cool thing is, depending on the types of birds you're trying to attract, they do include the little jelly trays here. So if you do wish to put out any of the jelly food, you can do that. And then they also have these little plastic spikes which are removable, and that's for basically if you're wanting to put any fruits or anything like that. They even do include a spare set of 2 of these, so you can get 4 of them in total. Very easy to change, wash, and everything like that. And then obviously you have the big container for the bird feed itself. Now, as far as also that camera, it's going to be able to record the footage in the cloud via their app, or you can go ahead and use the micro SD card and go ahead and save it directly on the camera. Along the back is actually where you're gonna plug in the solar panel, so that way it always gets charged. Now, they do include a USB to USB-C connection cable here to manually power up the battery. I suggest doing that the first time, but then after that, you'll be able to just get it charged through nice regular sunshine, and then it has a nice long antenna here, so that way it can connect to your home Wi-Fi. Very easy. I've had no problem with it connecting all the way on the opposite side of my house through multiple walls, because my router's in my living room, but I have this kind of in the back corner of the yard because that's where we have the most trees and where the birds like to hang out. Now, this does connect to your Wi-Fi via the 2.4 gigahertz. It does not utilize the 5 gigahertz connection. Now, the battery life on this, like I said, it uses the solar panel right here, which is a nice, once again, the weather rating solar panel, fully adjustable, so you can go ahead. It's got a nice long cable. So if you have this mounted in the shade, but you need to get this away so it's in the sun, you got plenty of length of cable, so that way you can get it in the full sunshine. Obviously, the more sun, the better. It does have a 5,200 mAh battery on there. That is a lot of capacity. However, it's going to depend on how often that camera is going off, depending on how often it's going off with night with the lights and all that kind of stuff, to determine how long the battery life lasts. For me, I never have to worry about it. It stays fully charged because we get plenty of sunshine, so it charges up during the day, and then it's good to go. But yeah, if you have a lot of cloudy days, you can also always manually charge it if you wish. Now, as far as the app, it does use an app called Vic Home. Very easy to put on your phone or your tablet. And like I said, you can access that footage via their cloud or your SD card if you wish. You can go ahead and upgrade to their AI identification, which can just identify thousands and thousands of different bird types. So when they land here in front of the camera, it will go ahead and notify you of what type of bird it is. That's completely optional if you wish to do that. And you can also boost like your recording ability because it's a standard functioning security camera. So if you want more of those features, you can choose to do that, but it is completely optional. But overall, like I said, it's just a nice little birdhouse, all made out of a nice little plastic. So you don't have to worry about it being wood or rotting out or anything like that. It's held up very, very well. If you don't want to use the jelly stuff, you don't have to. You can simply remove that. And it does have the little grooves down here, so that way when it rains, your bird seat's not gonna get all clumpy and gross. It will dry out, which is really, really nice. And then you can see there is a mounting part on the bottom. But overall, if you are in the market and you're looking for a great little bird feeder, this one is totally worth checking out. If there's something I haven't quite covered that you're a little curious about, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond to those. That is it till the next video. You guys take it easy. Later. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really, really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.